Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Crude prices may be facing near-term headwinds on concerns about the global economy, but the longer-term outlook for West Texas Intermediate crude remains robust. And for contrarian investors, the long-term outlook is more important than the near-term volatility. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, or EIA for short, global oil demand is expected to increase by 1 million barrels per day in 2024 and 1.2 million barrels per day in 2025. And here in the U.S., crude oil production is projected to grow from 12.9 million barrels per day in 2023 to 13.2 million barrels per day in 2024 and exceed to 13.5 million barrels per day in 2025. The growth of U.S. oil and gas production, coupled with expected slight increase in oil prices, should help beaten down oil and gas exploration and production companies like MV Oil Trust. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol MVO. John?
Thanks, Mo. Yeah, MV Oil Trust is, as you noted, an exploration and production company. It actually holds interest in the oil and natural gas properties of MV Partners LLC in Kansas and Colorado. Whereas most oil and gas exploration and production companies spend millions of dollars drilling for new sites, MV Oil focuses on getting as much as it can out of its existing operations. Then it gives the vast majority of its profits to its unit holders. On the plus side, because MV Oil Trust pays out its cash flow to investors, its dividend yields can be exceptionally high. Now, at the same time, its oil and gas wells will eventually run dry. When I first looked at the partnership back in February of 2022, it had approximately 900 oil and gas wells. Fast forward to today, and it has interest in 850 wells. Now, that said, projected reserve life of the company's underlying properties is more than 40 years. Because of supply-demand metrics and the price of oil and gas, the partnership's earnings and dividends fluctuate, both of which are unpredictable.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're browsing the website, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, I see MV Oil Trust paid a third quarter distribution of 33 cents per unit.
Yeah, in the third quarter of 2024, MV Oil generated, it was like 149,086 barrels of oil equivalent at an average price of $73.90 per barrel of oil equivalent. This resulted in gross proceeds of $11.07 million and resulted in a quarterly distribution of $3.79 million, or 33 cents per unit. Works out to $1.50 per unit on an annual basis for a massive yield of 15.92%. Now, because the price of oil fluctuates, the company's distribution payout will as well. In the second quarter, the partnership generated 151,140 barrels of oil equivalent at an average price of $76.62. This resulted in a quarterly distribution of 41 cents per unit.
And MVO stock is at an important technical point that suggests it could climb higher in the near term.
Yeah, perhaps not surprisingly, MVO stock moves are tied closely to the direction of oil prices. MVO units spiked in mid-October in step with oil prices, and since then, though, the so-called war premium has been removed and replaced by tepid demand from China. Because of that, MV Oil stock has not exactly been letting up Wall Street. It's down 13% in 2024 and 12% on an annual basis, at least of this recording. Since the start of June, though, MVO units have advanced 7.5%. Now, for technical traders, MVO units are at an interesting junction, with the short-term 50-day moving average having just recently crossed the longer-term 200-day moving average. This is referred to as a golden cross. And it's a bullish indicator that points to additional gains, though, of course, nothing is certain on Wall Street.
John, thank you so much for your analysis. MVO Oil Trust is a trust, which means it pays out virtually all of its cash flow to investors. And that's a great news when the economy is running on all cylinders, but can result in lower distribution when the economy is weak and we're in a recession or dealing with a global health crisis. As is always the case with the stock market, all this means is that investors need to understand how fickle some energy stock prices and distribution can be. Whether we're in a bull market or a bear market, as long as MV Oil keeps pulling oil and gas from the ground, its dividend yields will be safe. That's it for today. And make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.